Hey guys, PNN here. Welcome to the third episode of the Lore series. Today, we will be talking about all the buildings and bunkers on the map of the Survivio Island. We will only talk about the ones that are lore related or have lore significance. Let's start. First off, barns. Every game there are 2 barns for solos and duos, and 4 barns for squads. All contain tiny bits of lore, but one is very special. If you haven't realized, we are talking about the alternate barn. The difference between these is that the alternate barn has a basement. Upon entering the bunker, you are welcomed with a sledgehammer, a bookshelf, and a stone seal. When broken open, the seal reveals a room with a single large chest in the middle. Breaking this chest grants you Dmitry Nevelskoy's P-30L, dual Glocks, 3 smoke grenades, and the Neo-Noir skin. Once you break this chest, a carpet bearing the symbol of the eye is revealed. This barn is where Dmitry Nevelskoy lived, presumably after his father Mikhail's murder. The mansion is a building that was presumably Mikhail Nevelskoy's former home before he was killed by the Red Commander or one of the commander's troops. It houses Mikhail's treasure chest, deagle case, or akimbo deagle case. He has a wine cellar in it, but surprisingly there is not much that is broken or damaged except for a staircase. There are no logs here, however it was recorded that the Soviet forces and the quote-unquote test subjects, presumably early survivors, were seen fighting in and around the mansion. The Crimson Ring Club is a building that was built by Nevelskoy in 1977, even before Parma was founded. It houses 1 floor, housing the Red Commander's machete, couches, tables, and a full bar covered with alcohol bottles. The first floor has a giant blown-up section in the back corner of the club, presumably where Dmitry entered from started his revenge assault. The second floor has a giant pool that after enough people die in it, 6 to be exact, will reveal the eye symbol and the Parma logo as well as alter the Crimson Ring Club's insignia. This floor also has a bathroom consisting of 2 toilets, an unusable shower head, and a towel rack. The main reason people flock to the club, however, is the club's vault. The vault contains a special crate which contains very rare guns inside it. The lore behind this is that the club was taken by the Soviets, as indicated by the Red Commander's machete and the Soviet crate. Later, Dmitry was bent on having his desired revenge for Nevelskoy's unjust execution or killing, so he attacked the club. Guns blazing, he stormed down to the 2nd floor, where the Red Commander and one of his troops fought hard against Dmitry, but to no avail. The unknown troop was presumably killed, and while the commander begged for mercy, Dmitry showed none. After all, the commander was probably responsible for Nevelskoy's death. What a dramatic history for a simple club. The saloon found in Desert Map appears to be an ordinary bar. When looking closely, however, you can find 7 color bottles. When pressing them in a specific combination that goes from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and finally violet, Ryji Biv, it reveals a cellar. In it, you can find the 45 ACP Vector submachine gun or an MK45G DMR. The 45 ACP variant does slightly more damage at the expense of a smaller magazine and slightly reduced fire rate. In the cellar, you can find log 7. This log might be referring to the recent beach mode update that brought us palm trees, as well as snow mode, desert mode, and woods mode. The cellar also contains the eye symbol, suggesting that the saloon was a frequent place for eye activity. Log 4 states, "Leaves of the forest, sands through our fingers, snow drifts in, the palms sway, but when the fires die, the island remains." The speaker somehow knows all about most of the island's events, and could also mean that they survived the incursion, as desert mode is theorized to take place afterwards due to the presence of the commander statues, as well as other relics such as Talos Kukri, as well as initiative crates being placed under the statues. The eye bunker consists of 3 rooms, a main room filled with computers, a vault which contains a stone hammer, and a 3rd room which contains a hard stone block and can be accessed by using the hammer to break a stone seal that's been blocking off the room. In the main room, each of the terminals has a bunker logo in front of it, the logos being Parma's known bunkers. Note that Fowl, Core, and Twins do not have their symbols there, but there are exploded terminals whose symbols have been damaged or scratched out. This is where the eye incident occurred, where Dr. Richards presumably attempted to kill Tallow or himself. Richards did not succeed, as official classified Parma documentation confirmed Richards died of internal cyanide poisoning, not death by gunshot. It is currently unknown whether he wounded Tallow, but Tallow survived, presumably later apprehending the crazed doctor, and successfully sealing the eye bunker, though Talos suspects there is more to come involving the eye. The candy store is presumably the base of the Japanese soda and possible pill maker Okami. They operate the candy store, which possesses a basement containing a guaranteed flare gun, as well as a toilet, 4 crates, and lootable bottles. This is presumably the headquarters of Okami. Little is known about the purpose of this building. The docks are presumably Parma's storage and shipping area, with a rare chance to spawn the golden container that contains the iconic SV-98. This is most likely the area where Parma's supplies and weapons are or were shipped in. Note that Conch crates can spawn in the docks as warehouses, hinting a connection to the Conch bunker. The other buildings like Regular Barn, Red House, and Outhouses have little to no lore, so we will not be discussing them today. Now, onto the bunkers. Bunker 1, the core, the headquarters of Parma. Almost nothing is known about this place. It has not yet been found on the island, and is theorized to not even be on the island. We only know about it through classified Parma documents. The core jumpsuit represents what the scientists used to wear in Bunker 1. Bunker 2, the swine. We can see its logo in the eye bunker. This bunker has no known information other than the symbol, and that there is apparently an undiscovered orientation video related to it, much like the crossing orientation. Bunker 3, the Hydra. The Hydra is the second largest bunker in Survivio. Its function was to research the enhancements that poultry applications could provide. In the bunker, we can spot 4 cryostasis chambers provided by the Soviets. It has 3 entrances, 1 way to get out, and 7 rooms in total. It was the temporary housing for advanced weapons such as the Vector for while the Hatchet bunker was undergoing construction. Bunker 4, the Crossing. You can find this bunker under the river. It was most likely some sort of living quarters, but is currently flooded. There is a video about the Crossing bunker on the official YouTube channel, which is unfortunately now unavailable. The Crossing has 4 entrances and 5 rooms. Not much is known about this bunker other than the duo simulation, the objective of which was to win a chicken dinner every 108 minutes for 540 days. Note that the simulation's unavailable sign when the game was down is not the Crossing simulation. It was a mistake, as the former developers made it clear in a post on the official Discord that Survivio is not a simulation. Bunker 5, the Hatchet. The Hatchet is placed under the logging camp in the woods mode. It was used as storage by Parma's Department of Advanced Weapons. It contains the Hatchet crate, which can drop a USAS-12, M249, or PKP Pecheneg. Behind bulletproof glass, we can find 6 skins, each thought to represent people, locations, or things. Bunker 6, the Harpsichord. We know that was the lead researcher of this bunker, and that is all we know, other than the bunker symbol is on the floor of the eye bunker. Bunker 7, the Caduceus. The Caduceus is thought to be either a communications bunker or a bunker related to medicine, or both. Could this bunker possibly be where the meds come from? The symbol for the combat medic perk is the same as the bunker logo, hinting a possible connection. Bunker 8, the Egg. With 1 entrance and 1 room, the Egg is most likely a survival bunker. This is the bunker where the scientists from the Egg papers were trapped. On April 22nd, 1983, a week after Dr. Jackson left the bunker to try to reach the Fowl, but was wounded or killed, Dr. Richards was found dead from intentional cyanide poisoning. 4 days later, Doctors Nick, Justin, and elected to destroy data and logs to prevent the information about the survivors from falling into the hands of the Soviets, then proceeded to commit suicide via cyanide. It is theorized that the reason there is a bloodstain in the northwest corner of the bunker is because that is where the remains of Dr. Richards, Dr. Nick, and Dr. Justin were placed. Bunker 9, the Cloud. The first indication of the existence of the cloud was in August of 2019, where curious patches of grass sprouted in desert mode. The logo is also present on cloud crates, which drop perks. Justin mentioned that the bunker might be added to Savannah mode. It is thought that the cloud is responsible for the development of the various perks that show up across the island and its modes. Bunker 10, the Storm. This bunker consists of 1 entrance and 2 rooms. The first room contains 2 ammo crates, a barrel, and 1 regular crate. The second room contains a bunker crate and chest, though rarely a hatchet case will spawn instead of a chest, hinting a connection between the 2 bunkers. Also in this room are 3 terminals with a used or deactivated panel. It has been hinted that the terminals found inside it may be able to control or influence the red zone due to the bunker being named Storm. Bunker 11, the Twins. This bunker was introduced with Cobalt mode. It has 4 entrances and 3 rooms, however we can only access one of the rooms as the other 2 are not coded in the game yet. The entrances will open during the second red zone cycle, revealing 4 cryostasis chambers, a mythic class pod, which can give either explosive rounds, splinter rounds, or master scavenger perks. Log 11 is found here behind 2 barrels, and the log, ironically, tells you not to shoot inside the bunker. The 2 side rooms are sealed, and the seals are currently unbreakable. Bunker 12, the Conch. This bunker has 2 corridors, 2 entrances, and 1 main room which is flooded. The first entrance has random loot, while the opposite entrance is bigger with 3 lockers. The main room has a conch crate that usually drops mid-quality loot, which pipes above, 3 regular crates, 2 barrels, and 2 intact deactivated computer terminals, and a third being blown up. That's a lot of loot and explosives in one small room. This is speculated to be a storage bunker. Conch crates also pop up rarely in the docks, reinforcing the theory. Bunkers 13 and 14 are unknown without even minute referencing in perma-documents or by the former devs. Bunker 15, the Meteor. This bunker is, curiously, not on the island. In fact, it's probably not even a bunker, but a runway or airstrip or of similar function. The Meteor is presumably due to the logo on the airdrops, where airdrops are flown off to the island. Note that in the Ameno no Hoku video, the Japanese ship is called the Ryusei, which means shooting star, as well as the airdrop parachutes looking very much alike to the chrysanthemum bunkers' symbol, though that is thought to be a coincidence. Bunker 16, the Chrysanthemum. This bunker was a proof of concept bunker by KHI for Parma. It is situated under a greenhouse containing exotic flowers which, strangely, can be looted. The bunker's first room contains 2 lockers, 1 normal and 1 initiative locker containing an AK-47 as well as a regular pack. There are also 2 crates, a couch, and a television. Now this is where things start to become interesting. Behind the television there is a hidden door which can be opened by pressing 4 switches in the correct order, the code being 1, 2, 3, and 4 in Japanese. One pressed, the door opens, revealing hidden rooms that KHI built in secret, deceiving Parma. There is a mixture of 4 crates in the middle, consisting of ammo and regular crates, as well as the Imperial Seal skin in the corner. The vault contains a katana, a computer terminal, 2 of which are exploded. When you enter the final room, you find 3 wheels, presumably controlling the woods, desert, and winter events. When the chrysanthemum was released, the door that is there now, a vault door, was replaced with a stone seal, and inside the wheel room, turning the snow wheel would result in snow falling outside after a couple of seconds during the frozen desert event. In the original chrysanthemum, there was a code that is now removed. The code consisted of 12 flowers, each representing a different symbol. Strangely, there was an eye symbol covered in water in the original chrysanthemum, hinting a connection between the eye and this bunker. Note that the code and water do not exist in desert mode, but the flower pots are still there, they are now dried up. The eye symbol remains as well. Bunker 17, the Fowl. Dr. Jackson attempted to reach it during the Soviet incursion, and it is speculated to be a supply bunker, hence the name Fowl. Dr. Jackson was trying to reach it to obtain food supplies. The symbol is nowhere to be found, however, and is probably not added yet. The bunker is on the island due to Dr. Jackson trying to reach it during the egg incident. Note that there is a skin called Foul Facade, and it is covered with turkey feathers. Thanks for watching part 3 of the lore series. If you haven't seen the other 2 and are interested in the Survivio lore, go check them out. This has been PNN. See ya.